And welcome back. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. And we're down on the ottoman. And look what my dog's doing. Dinky. Forrest, what are you doing? He says, I am bored and I do not want to lay on your plot because it's too wet and muddy. So I'm sitting on the bench. And he likes to lay down on the bench. You gonna look at me? Yes, I know. It's that time of year again, isn't it? It's that time of year again. Isn't it? Isn't it? You don't like the wet. I don't blame him for not wanting to lay down on the ground of my plot. Meaning, it is a bit muddy and stodgy and wet. So I wouldn't want to lay on this. The state of it. But yet he'll tiptoe along here and walk straight through my bed that I've sewn rocket in. That's what he did the other day. So, I want to give you another update on the shed actually. I need to sort of pull up the fruit cage because it's all sunken on one side, so I keep banging my head and getting caught in all netting. So I need to find something to, because the other side's alright, it's this side here towards us that sinks in. If you look, it's all sunken in and that side's alright. So this end, it tends to get me. So I'll put on the lights for you, look. I've got these little lights. Little lights that I've put up. That's better, isn't it? Yeah, I got these lights off Amazon. And they've got solar panel things, so you can charge them up if they run out of battery, but you don't need to have them on the charge all the time, because they're because you can charge them up USB as well, and the battery life is like 5 hours. I've changed it a bit. I've got given this unit from my sister. Found it. It was just it was actually being ripped out, and I think it was going for scrap. So we recycled it. Reuse, repurpose, recycle, as Tony says on Little Farmer's Farm. This was like a huge. That's the other half. It was like a huge shelf, but I've like chopped it. So I've got one set over there and one set over there. I had these old shelves. My friend gave me them. But basically, to save on buying brackets and stuff, this was a part of the unit. I don't know where it was supposed to be. So I put, I know it's not professionally level and accurate, but it holds, and it for what I want it for, it'll do nicely. So I put these. My sister's got loads of these I'll show you. Loads of these pieces of wood. So I've made angle slots here to keep them to use them as brackets, so it keeps this up stronger. Because I was going to just put it up as it was because it didn't have these, but I thought if I put this on and it collapses, then I'll be screwed. So I put these as supports, and then I screwed it to these joists at the back. I don't know if you can see, but back there I had to attach two pieces of wood on the back of this because it didn't have anything to attach it to. So I put that on the back to attach it to the back of the shed. My wet specimens. We've got a wren in there, I think. A little wren, yeah. That's a goldcrest, I think. A little bat that I found. I got given a baby sparrow. It's a bit big. And a coltate. Oh, that one. They're all. I think I found the bat on the bat was found on the road. That was on the allotment somewhere. Something had got it, and I think I got given the last two. And they were too tiny to taxidermy, so I thought I'd try doing some wet specimens. Pretty proud of that. You know, it'll do for the time being. My friend gave me these big pieces of wood, and she's gonna help me once the lockdown's sort of over. Or we'll social distance and try and do it at one end. I don't know. I think she's waiting till after the lockdown. But she dropped them off quickly for me yesterday, so we had them, and she can make a plan up while we wait for lockdown. So yeah, same. And the back thing here was off this unit as well. I don't know what part of the unit this was from, but I just made like a brace and put them on, and as they were off, and I just used bits of wood that my sister said I could use from her allotment. Anything that I needed from the shed to put things up, I could use. So, because we pretty much did all the raised beds, and we've just got loads of access wood. So, but we still do need to do the fruit bed. My pheasants. This one's a bit floppy. I've tried all sorts to try and get its head up, but it keeps flopping. I found that one on the roadside, but its eye's a bit funny, and that one over there. But I like how she turned out. Could easily take her off and put her on a separate thing and have him on his own as well. Yeah, it's not hard to do once you know how to do it. That's a little hedgehog, I think, is it? Oh, donk! I've lost me little thing as well. Yeah, that's a hedgehog that was hit by a car, stuffed it. I've got some bones in there. Can't remember what bones they are. Got some bones that I'm gonna soak over a couple of days and then saw them out. The pigeon coop. I might find some, I might redo them on something else. So they all seem to be a bit huddled. That's moa hen. Tiny owl. He again. Most of these are road. I think I've described it before. Most of these are roadkill victims. So apart from them, the pheasants were shot, and when I prepared them, I actually skinned them so I could use them for taxidermy, and we had the meat for tea, which was yummy. And yeah, the plot is just the same: wet, horrible, damp, and Mr. Forrester's chilling on the bench. So that's really what I've been up to. I've been sorting the shed out. So I need to sort all those drawers out in there. Once we get the bench done, I will sort the drawers out and then sort everything out. So then when I do get more projects, because it does come in handy, because with the, because I'm like got stuff rotting down in buckets and all the waste and stuff, I can just chuck them on the compost heaps and they just rot down with the compost. So it's like quite a good thing having an allotment when you're into taxidermy, because all the yucky stuff that's all nasty and yucky, especially when you're rotting bones down, you just chuck all the excess on compost heap and it gives it more goodness. So yeah, and that's about it. It's yeah, that tree's taken ages to lose all its leaves. Nearly everything on here has lost its leaves. I have actually filled the rest of my compost bin up. Now the last critter is rotted down. I've filled the rest of this up with some autumn leaves. I filled it up a couple of weeks ago with some autumn leaves. That's what I do. I usually just, when we get a big downfall of leaves, I try and fill up my compost bin. I try and top them up with leaves as well if I can, if they aren't full, but they get all leaves off from the main thing. So that's it from me. And Forrest, who's chilling on the bench. So don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully I'll have the fruit cage sorted. Alright, bye for now.